Welcome back YouTube, to UK with another video for your consuming pleasure.
Mufasa. Yo, what's wrong, bro?
Just a little under the weather, that's all.
Under the weather? Whoopsies! What do you mean, under the weather? Yo, you blessed! You woke up today! You got your bills paid! There's a roof over you! Yo, get over here! Go! Work baby, go! Work baby, go!
13th of March today. Bloody March, middle of March. Where's it gone, eh? That's still out. We're still on the Dreamcast. Mortal Kombat Gold, in case you're wondering. Pretty short one today. And the reason why is because I haven't picked anything up. But also there's a package that's turned up that I want to open, basically. Normally I'm pretty good, but I thought, you know what? We could do a bit of Kev's box. We'll open this parcel, and I've got one pickup. Slim pickings this month. It's just been a weird month, just in terms of funds and whatnot. So, but I've got some other things coming in the post. So stay tuned. Although by the time you watch this, there's probably been about 3 or 4 videos before it, so it'll probably be all for now. It would have been off my last video. I didn't mention it. Well, it wouldn't have been. It was the last video. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. But essentially, I picked up those SNES ones. I'm still trying to piece together bits of games. Essentially, got this off eBay. It ended up being, I think, £4 cheaper than CX, even at a loose cart, because of their £2 postage. Because I think the guy on eBay did me an offer, so it worked out like £10, £10.50, something like that, I want to say. And it's Dragon, the Bruce Lee story on Super Nintendo. So we only need there is a manual for sale on there. It's a little bit more than I really want to pay, to be honest, but it's not in bad nick. It will kind of, God, these fucking boxes. It'll kind of, oh, you fucking bastard. It'll kind of sort of sit, you know, with this box, because this is not bad nick at all. So we'll reform part of said game. I didn't realise Mortal Kombat Gold was like a 3D one. So there she goes. Ooh, Yakusha. Time to get manual. That'd be a nice copy, that one. So, like, other than that, I ain't picked up anything. So other than this package has turned up from a good mate of mine, and that's it. I never take these off this. I don't know why. You know, the styrofoam thing. It probably make the games look a million times, but I just leave it on. Like double protection. Should really take it all off. Oh, fuck it. Do it a bit. But yeah, that's Dragon Bruce Lee story. So I'll keep an eye out for a manual. One might turn up. It's got to be at the right price. Update regarding the games room, because I've been banging on about this for the longest time. Progress is being made slowly. I can't remember the last time I talked about it, but what with all the old COVID shit knocking about, we just didn't want builders in over winter, and they kept changing the rules, you know, about how many people could be in and around the house, and we just thought, you know what, no, look, they'll start knocking holes and everything, and they'll go, yeah, you can't have nobody in your house or around your house or whatever. So we didn't bother, but we're kind of moving in a different direction with it now, kind of like what I wanted to begin with. So we'll see. There may be some progress being made there, which will be good, because I'm literally running out of room now again for about the 10th time. Because there's only so many things that you can stash away elsewhere. And I am panicking. I'm a bit got a bit of anxiety with how things are going to pan out if and when we do get what we want done here. Because it's got to be, like I said to the business, it's got to be like one of them kids' puzzles. You know, we've got one space and everything has to move around. Because to get the stuff out of here, it needs to go to somewhere, obviously fucking dry, secure, etc., etc. And that's the problem we're going to have. So I don't know. It's still in the sort of potential phase at the minute. I think is probably the best way to describe it. But I'll let you know if things start moving. Well, you'll know because I do a video, and B, then there won't be any videos like this because there will be nowhere to do it until it's finished. But yeah, it'd be a good time. Again, it might not happen. It might only be half of what we want to get done, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, where's my little doober? I have lost a game. Did I mention this in one of the other vids? That bloody N64 Need for fucking hell, Extreme Rush 2. I can't find the cartridge. I looked on my N64 collection video and it's in there. It's in there as a loose cart, but I can't find it. I can't find it, so I don't know whether I've got another box of cartridges somewhere and I've put them, and I don't know where I put them. Again, stashing stuff away. So if I can't find them around here, then it'll have to. It must be in the garage or under the stairs, and that'll just have to wait. I don't recall doing that. The only other place it might be is in there somewhere, but I don't think I ever had it boxed. Oh God. Yeah, I think that was it. Bit of a little update. Trying to string out. Anyway, let's take this off first. So, this has come all the way from the land of the rising sun, from my good mate Busabi James, or Jack D as I like to call him, because he's a miserable bastard. He's not a miserable bastard. He's got that dry sense of humour, old Busabi James. So anyway, he's got this thing. They've got this thing there called Macari. I've had a nose on it. Obviously, it's all in Japanese. I even struggled to get it translated with Google. I don't think it likes it too much. You kind of have to navigate it yourself a little bit. But there was a couple of games that I've been after. So we ended up doing a trade, weirdly enough, because I was just going to send in the money, which actually turned out a lot more difficult than it sounds, because of the way Japanese PayPal works. It's really odd. He was telling me. So anyway, there's a few bits that James ended up wanting. So I've done that. I've sent him a little something, sent him a parcel over. A little care package. He's convinced it won't get there. Because I tell you fucking what, it ain't cheap, man. It ain't cheap sending a parcel to Japan. I don't know what the frick. I don't understand it. I've sent kilos to America and Australia for far less money. I did manage to find a solution. I think the parcel's about 1.2 kilos, and I just stuck a fucking kilo on it, and he was like, they won't accept it, it will get blocked. Ah, fuck that, man. I send fucking shit like that all the time. As long as you don't take the piss too much, I think the fucking man about 2.2 the kilo. But yeah, it's expensive. Expensive. Right, anyway. From Busabi, obviously I know what's in here, but it's still nice to. It's nice to be nice. Oh, talking of slogans, but the mini shout. I haven't shouted anybody out for ages. I mean, this guy doesn't need any help anyway, but he's kind of. I suppose he's back. Did he go away? I suppose he did go away as well. Carl Woodland 37. Get rid of them fucking numbers. He's back on his 3DS DS kick. Carl's always been a great watch anyway, but yeah, really, I think he's enjoying it again. He went on like a gameplay. He was twitching a lot, and playing games as well online. No, I'm joking. He coughs a fucking lot. But yeah, go and check Carl out. I'd say he's a great. Well, he doesn't need any help from me, but just in case people might not realise he's back making videos again, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, go and do that. Let's open this bad boy up. I've got to slash my own fucking fingers off. I've had this little knife for ages, right? And I kept misplacing it, so I end up using scissors, which are like fucking blunt. Now this thing's that sharp. Got to be careful. Cut away from the fleshy bits. And trust me, there's a lot of fucking fleshy bits. Lockdown has not been good to Tootie. Lockdown, busted knees, busted back, fucking busted everything. Old bastard. I'm waiting for an operation. Here we go. Oh. Oh. So I talked about these games in a previous vid, but I managed to get one. Oh, things are beauty. James packed them lovely as well. Oh, okay, yeah, because he was on about that. That's all right. That's all right. I can live with that for the price. Oh, it's a lot better in real. So this Mikari, it's like I guess what I've topped it there, didn't I? It's like, I suppose it's like an eBay. I don't think they have bids. It's almost like a cross between Gumtree and eBay, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. James will probably, you probably know more about it than I do. People put pictures up there, and obviously you fucking buy the stuff. I think you can do offers, but I think when James was telling me, a lot of them just basically sort of say in the comments no offers or whatever. So I don't think a lot of people tend to do offers on there. But yeah, it's just people selling the shit essentially. So you can get some really, really good deals. Case in point with these couple here. I think these are worked out something like 25 quid each. I think something like that, maybe. Which I end up paying for one, essentially. So James has done me a fucking solid here. So feeding back into God, a couple of vids back now. When I was talking about these ones, this is two out of this sort of the lower rung of the set, and it is the first one up. Out of Fighting 2 and the Mighty Neo Geo AES. Oh. You can smell it through the box. Oh god. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh look, it's even got a. Oh. I don't know how anyone cannot like that smell. It's like new shoes smell. You know, new shoe smell. Oh man, that's beautiful. So these are like the big sprite scalers, the Art of Fighting ones. Again, I put some footage up there. I'm sure you all know like the Art of Fighting series of games anyway. If not, you fucking should do. We've got the manual. Lovely condition. Like it a lot. Got some bits of paper. I'll look at bits of paper in a minute. So this one was like, I sort of found this one actually, and James was like, yeah, but it's a bit dirty, and it was sort of scuffed at the top. You can still see it a bit there. He said he's cleaned it up, and it looks fine to me. Maybe I don't just going to make it out, but James has cleaned it up a little bit. You can probably see it better on the back. It's basically where, like with Mega Drive games, where the insert rides higher than the plastic, and on the Neo Geo games, the plastic's not cut flush anyway. It's like got a wave to it. But yeah, the tray's lovely. Oh, they're awesome. Awesome. Hear that fucking rain. I think it's hail. Hail and pace. Remember hail and pace? Anyway, got some paper here, look. It's a bit ripped. Oh, okay. That's a shame. It looks like the moveset. Anyone read kanji? Get all this online now anyway, can't you? I'm going to sellotape that on. I know sellotape ain't, but I'm actually going to attach that back on there. It'd be a shame for it to disappear. So fuck you, I'm going to sellotape that. So that's the first one. Art of Fighting 2. You can't afford to miss it. Stronger, badder and ready to kick butt. The terrible twosome are back in the fight of their lives. I do that one there. No, it's that one. Stop now. Fucking trying to shoot video here. Fucking Hollywood Productions. Right, and then the last one. So still after the first Art of Fighting, and still after the first one of these, so I didn't realise. I think I might have mentioned it again as before as well. But I've seen a post from Scottish Japanese Alan about these, and the reason why the first ones of these games are sort of sought after, or slightly rarer, should I say, is because a lot of people use these as donor cartridges to convert MVS cards. So you take something like a Metal Slug, which is really expensive AES, and they'd reshell the MVS board into an AES case. And then maybe try and sell it as a legit one. But this is Art of Fighting 2. So your Joe Higashis, the Bogart brothers. Again, it's a little bit like, you can see it on this one as well. They all kind of suffer that little bit of rubbing just across the top. Oh, fucking first month of the price. Oh, this one's lovely. It's almost packed. Oh yeah, I remember this. They did say about this one in the listing, because the tray's cracked. But whoever's done it, I don't know if it was James, or it might have been James. Oh God. Oh. There we go. Where the OGO porn? Man of the well. See, James wouldn't have accepted this, because you can see like there's a bit of discoloration. It said to me like, it's shit, it's shit, it's shit. I'm like, no, it's fine. I mean, the only thing letting this down is just the tray, which is cracked across the bottom, which I say is kind of more common thing to happen to these. I think you can take that out and you can get replacements and re-glue them. And I think it's in Spain they might sell the boxes. I don't think they're exactly like, they might not have the smell though. So there's a couple of options there. But I think James might have put that in there to keep that protected. But it's fine, you don't really, it's just aesthetics, to be honest. Just aesthetics, so we'll pop that back in. Never to be played, although that does stop it shooting now. I'll sort that in a minute. But yeah, 2 Bowers. Oh, you love to see it, don't you? You love to smell it. Wonderful. Wunderbar. So thanks, James. I'm just about to chuck all the fucking bubble wrap back in the box then. What's he put in here? Little bastard. Have a look. Ah! I hope that's not his. I hope if that's what I think it is, I think it is. Right, let's put it over there. There's a way he told me you could tell and I forgot what it is now. So what he sent me is Tetris on the Game Boy, Japanese. Now then, I remember him saying in his video, there's like version 1.0. Come close a little bit. There's version 1.0 in Japan, and then they revised it to like version 1.1, which is what we got in the West. It's to do the music. I think there's different music on it. Like, as in, there's no classical music, and then there is. Now, I can't remember what. Because I did look at these when he put it on his video. I had a look on eBay. Because some people don't realise it. I don't think he said they were exceptionally expensive. Just a weird like nuance. Now, it's something to do with the spires. I can't remember what he said. Now it's either like the spire goes through, or is it on the cartridge? I think it might be on the cartridge. Yes, it's the cartridge. See, I knew I do listen, James, I do listen. So, it's here. It's there, look. See the spire? It's where it goes into the writing. I'm sure that's the first version. Yeah, because it goes into the A. Whereas the releases afterwards, you don't get that. It's lower down. So that's how you can tell. Because people will just list these, you know, even in the UK, like, you know, Japanese Tetris on the Game Boy. But if you look at the cartridge, that's how you can tell. So, mate, I hope that's not the one that you had, and you found another one. And it's even got the little manual as well, look. I mean, the trouble, you know, when the car boots are on and stuff like that, and things are bountiful and plentiful. You know, you get like the old Game Boy, like colour, or whatever. Even a Game Boy Advance. You wax the batteries in it, and I always just put Tetris on, and then you end up playing Tetris for about fucking an hour and a half. Because it's just an absolutely awesome game. I don't, you know, hands down, just such a pick up and play classic. But James, that's beautiful, man. Think of beauty. Who was on about Game Boy? Japanese Game Boy games. Someone was on about collecting them. Was it Eddie? Eddie! I can't remember. Someone was on about collecting them, and then they realised. I think it was Eddie. I think maybe James had sent him some, but he realised they're not actually standard size, which is really unusual for the Japanese people. You know, the Japanese market. You think they're all like this kind of size, uniform, but they're not. They actually do vary. I'm sure it was fucking Eddie. Sure of it. But that wonderful stuff. Now, he didn't have to send that. I've sent him a pile of shit now. But hopefully some bits that he's going to make use of. Yeah, really chuffed with them AES games. Thanks, mate. Thanks for doing that. But I still can't believe how much it is to post stuff to Japan. Fucking ridiculous. Right, rant over. Okay. Let's have a slurp. Nearly done then. And then I've got to try and find this fucking cartridge. I keep putting it off. This N64 cartridge. I keep putting it off. It might turn up, and it's not going to turn up. And I'm literally going to have to bite the bullet and start pulling fucking games off the shelf in case it's hidden. I've been racking my brains for weeks. There's no way I'm going under the stairs or in the garage either. No, not now. So I did find while looking for it. Not more SNES games or NES games, but I did find my Octopath Traveler on the Switch, because I was gonna, at Christmas, because I've had some time off, I was actually gonna play. Well, some of you might know I was playing the Switch. That's kind of been knocked on the head again, anyway. But I was playing the Switch quite regularly. But I had in my head, I sort of, I'm gonna get stuck into Octopath Traveler on the Switch, and then I couldn't find it because I've got like a little stack of just the boxes in there. And I thought, oh fuck, I've put the whole box set into the garage and packed it away. And I'm looking for this bloody N64 thing. I found the box on the shelf in a bag, off to keep all the dust and shit off of it. Oh God. Well, at least it's there. I should really take it out of the box, put it in with them ones. Right, anyway. Oh shit, everything's falling down. It's time for Kev's box.
Ding dong.
Kev's balls of fire.
Right, everyone's favourite segment of the show. DPing. What did he say in the last video? Because you wouldn't see that in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna DP Kev's box. Put our hands in Kev's box. Can you see it? Oh, put that down. Oh! Oh! Knight Rider. Oh man. Now you've got to be an old fart like me. I didn't even know this was out. Knight Rider, Lone Crusader. Can Kev, the label's scratched, I want a refund. No. Look at it. Kit, man. Who remembers Kit? Again, I think this is Italian. Yeah, it's Italian. Italiano! Let's put some video up there. Fucking, I shouldn't start doing this fucking video bullshit. I'm like pain in the bloody arse. Right, and what I've noticed as well, when I've been showing you the games, and I've sort of gone 1985, because it says 1985 on the back, but I'm guessing that's just the year that the NES will come out, because some of them do say the year that the game come out at the bottom. This one doesn't. So I was half, trying to cut me some slack here. But Knight Rider, fucking hell, Knight Rider, Airwolf and Street Hawk. And do you remember Blue Thunder? That was, is that Roy Schneider in Blue Thunder? The Jaws guy? My wife's fucking obsessed with sharks, by the way. I'm sure Roy Schneider was Blue Thunder, wasn't he? The helicopter. But Airwolf was a better helicopter. We all know that. And Street Hawk, and then obviously, like I said, Knight Rider. Yeah, the car kit. Wowzers, Acclaim. Yeah, there's no year, unfortunately. But I bet it's not far off. 85. It's going to be what? If it had a year on it, I'd guess 87, 88 maybe. Maybe. Didn't even know it was on the NES. See, I'm not, I didn't do massive research on the NES in that respect. Because there was a couple of points, especially like with the Mega Drive when I've done that, and there still is, I suppose, along with the Japanese market and the American market, just to get them sort of weird and wonderful exclusives. But yeah, I never really looked, because the American library on the NES is, it sounds a lot. I suppose it is a lot. Is it nearly 600 games? Is it something like that? 580. Tony, back in the day gamer, is going for the full. I think he's only about 70 off or something. But I bet they're all the fucking heavy hitters. Yeah, it's got some nice ones though. What was he on about his last vid? Little Samson. Should we go back in Kev's fucking box again? Come on. Come on. It's getting a bit thin. It's getting a bit empty, Kev. Well, actually, it's not. Actually, there's one that's not in a. There's one that's not in a case. Let's show that one. He's fucking skimped on the cases. Ooh, you fucker. I was going to say that can't be a. It's not. That's an. Oh, you. I have got a bit of history with this game. Exodus Ultima. Again, put some footage up there. So, 1985. Yeah, it doesn't have a date on it. In case you don't know, but let's just show you the label anyway. FCI. You can see it says USA. Gold label on the back, which basically means battery backup, battery save. I'm sure you all know that anyway. Nice top label there. So the Ultima games, I say I played them. I didn't really play. I sort of watched. I suppose it's probably the best. The thing is, like, so essentially, my school friend, who's since passed away a long time ago, he used to have an old 286 laptop, and he had Ultima on there. Obviously, it's like back then, like laptops were only like black and white as well. And we played Ultima for fucking ages on it. I can't remember which version it was now. But it's a top-down RPG, but very European. What's his name? Garrett. Fucking hell. Someone Garrett who did Ultima. I'm sure it's someone Garrett. Fucking hell. And it's Lord British, isn't it? But yeah, but when I say it's top down, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's isometric, but it's not like a Zelda view, and the characters. You can probably see some footage here and there, so I don't know what I'm fucking telling you. But I'm talking about the PC version. I haven't really looked at the NES version. The PC version, the characters are quite elongated. It's, like I say, very Western. It's a Western RPG, as opposed to you sort of JRPGs and stuff like that. But yeah, many an hour spent looking for deadly nightshade to make poisons and potions and stuff like that. But I say I don't know anything about the American NES version. There's no PAL version of it, I don't think, anyway. But FCI, I know they've put quite a lot of the RPGs. I think they all come in this purple border as well. I think. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. That is. So that's definitely a Brucey bonus. So thanks, Kev, because that wasn't. I know that wasn't, because it's American. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Maybe he picked up a few exclusives or got them in a bundle deal. But yeah, the old Ultimas. Then it went 3D, went Ultima Underground, didn't it, on the PC as well. But after that point, it was kind of lost into the fucking world of Doom, you know, and Wolfenstein and stuff like that. What's that guy's name who did it? I'm sure it's Garrett. Anyway, that's just done for another video. Many thanks to James, Busabi James. Again, check Busabi James out. Kevin fucking Wolford 123. I will put a link to his channel. You all know who Kev is anyway. You know, fuck me. Don't know who Kev is, then no business. But that's really surprised me. And Knight Rider, man, what a fucking beaut that is. I bet it's fucking absolute cash. But a couple of belters there to add to the NES collection. A couple of weird and wonderful. Right, let's go. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.